Hello, good people. How are you? This is another time that we find ourselves in a very difficult situation as hospitality and tourism professionals. Uh, though we have had some of these, a similar time as this one before. It's not the first one. We have had travel advisories back in 2013, if you remember. We've had the post-election time, that is 2007, 2008. Though those times were not really that bad, and the industry actually recovered after some few months, or rather a year. This one looks like it will go a little bit further. And it seems, and it will be, one of those situations that will really hit our industry in a really big way. As you know, in Kenya, hospitality and tourism is one of the biggest, is actually the second biggest employer in terms of employing Kenyans and the citizens. And looking also at the income and basically the contribution of the hospitality industry to the GDP. Uh, Hospitality and tourism basically contributes about 10% to the GDP, which is very, 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 very significant amount and a big contribution to our economy. And it is with this that I find it hard to believe that the government only, you know, dedicated only about 500 million to the hospitality and tourism industry. I don't know how much this can be able to push the industry. I don't know how it will be channeled and to what level it will get. But if the focus can be really be put more into uh, helping the three-star hotels and the four-star hotels, let's leave away the global brands. The global brands definitely will be funded from their primary countries and from their mother countries. I think the more deserving people are the three stars, two stars, and some of the four stars that are locally owned. They will be the hardest hit, and it will be very difficult for them to basically even cater to the bills after this pandemic goes. Since, as you know, the human labor, the human cost still stands. Employees will want to be paid, and still the government has not yet zero rated the taxes for the hotel industry, which actually I thought it would have been a very important thing, that at least they will be given a tax break. Hotels should have been given a tax break because of this COVID-19. They were deserving, being one of the biggest contributors to our economy, main economy drivers, one of the main economy drivers. So I find it hard to believe that we only given 500 million to the industry. So, which actually, I don't know where Balala will be able to, allocate, how he will be able to allocate the funds and how they'll be able to help the hotels. So I believe and I wish and I hope these monies will be directed to the small hotels, sole owned hotels, for them to be able to get at least some few months before the hospitality industry picks up. They can be able to survive. Uh, it is indeed a difficult time for also the hoteliers, most of them that are actually at home. Most of the hoteliers and the people in tourism, tour drivers, tour guides, they have all been rendered jobless as we speak. And I don't even know how they're surviving. It's hard. It's hard. Knowing also that also our industry is not the best paying. Yes, we do manage to get some tips here and there, but that is what you get when you have the clients. And I would say most of the people in tourism and hospitality do not get time to even have a second income. It's way difficult since we work almost 19, sometimes 20 hours in a day. So you will never get time for you to be able to come up with a second, revenue stream. For those that have it, well, good for you. But for most, it is hard and it's difficult. It is almost impossible. So most of the people in hospitality have been dependent on their jobs for them to eat. So right now, I really feel bad for the people in hotels, tour drivers, tour guides. It's difficult time right now, and I don't even know how they are managing to feed their families. Though also this time is the time that I can say now people can look at things in a different perspective. Yes, it is now time to think of your retirement. If you would want to retire early, it's time to think about a second income generating activity, business, small business. You can look at supplies, you can look at food transportation, you can look at so many avenues that are available in our country right now as I speak today. So, to the hospitality and tourism staffs, colleagues, friends, uh, it's time to think hard on what now you can do to get another income. We don't know how long this will go. We don't know how long it will last. Though it looks like definitely we're headed in better days. Looks like definitely we'll be able to contain since we have the new equipments that the government has been able to bring. We'll test more people, and definitely, people can be able to will be controlled, those that are positive, so that we can protect the ones that are negative. So at least we have some signs of good days to come, and hoping that when this is controlled, the hospitality industry also will pick. Though it will take some months, and this is whereby I also want to talk to most of the hotel owners, the managers. We have to also strategize on the next phase. On when this ends, what strategies will you put in place before you open? What plans do you have? Because I believe we will all be dependent on the local market. Local market will sustain the hotel industry and the tourism industry before the foreign clients are able to come in and are able to travel. So I'll look at that on the next video. But for now, I'd really love to urge people in tourism and hotels to start looking on an alternative source of income. Don't just sit and wait. Don't just sit and wait for things to become better. Think hard. Think on how you can be able to do something else. There's so many things you can be able to do in this country. So many, so many, so many things. So many good things that will bring you great income. So I understand you. I feel you. And I know that you're going through a difficult moment. And I believe better days are coming. So keep your head high. Keep praying. And I also pray for you guys as we try and protect ourselves, protect our families, because we need our health. We need our health. Though this will pass, it will pass, and we'll go back to what we are doing, what we do best. But for now, keep safe and think hard on a second income. Don't be dependent on your daily job. That has to stop from now. It's time that we took some hard lessons. Thank you, and I see you on the next video. Thank you for watching this Profitable Hospitality Kenya video, and I see you on the next one. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Cheers.